missing you, now I'm faded. Holding you, kissing you, calling you baby. Cold by the shake, I'm trying to drink you. Feel like I'm drunk, might need a chaser. She got me nervous, I'm trying to be player. Let's leave the bar, go home and lay up. Rubbing your body, massaging your layers. Sip and get tipsy, we play a little later. I don't use a drink, but loving your flavor. Me and you make a good combination. When I hit it, look like you took a sip of the whiz. How you making them faces? Use that weight, but I'm getting impatient.
So we had to take a break.
Oh yeah.
You felt a little raving stuff.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was just like more like, bro, come on, man. It's just like it's too much going on with negative energy. Negative energy we can't deal with. And then if there's somebody blocking something, a union, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. We all see what's going on. You know, Raven's not a dude. You understand what I'm saying to you? So therefore, it's like me knowing her as the woman that she is and the strong woman that she is. It's like you can't get me to say that she's not even woman enough to be a woman and stand up for a real man.
Okay, I feel that.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, that other shit that's going on, it makes nothing. It makes no sense to everybody. It makes no sense, nothing. It makes no kind of sense to us. All of us as fans, from Bill Cosby show, all that shit, you know, now they like, yo, man, we know Orlando, because Orlando f*** around with us. Now we see how the influence, like with Unc, the influence of Orlando sitting down talking to people constantly like you opening up the platform for me to get to my people. Now they want to open up and sit down and start talking and start saying names.
So you say,
but for years, you interviewed me for 4 times and it was years apiece. No one said shit. But since the fans with us so much, it's like, yo, he did this, do that. You got Denzel Washington sitting down. You got Bow Wow. Everybody that you call cool sitting down on platforms now. They talk Jamie Foxx and everybody's realizing that they caught my soul when you sat me down. When certain people sat me down. You cannot run from the soul coming out when you sit a person down. You can't run from that shit. So now everyone's trying to reiterate it, and it's not working at all. It makes no sense. The only person that makes sense doing this is KRS-One. Only interview I want to hear about is hip hop. We shouldn't be hearing about nobody's extraterrestrial lives. We shouldn't be hearing about nobody's extraterrestrial business. We shouldn't be hearing about nothing but hip hop, R&B, what happened with the 9/11, what happened with John F. Kennedy and people that really matter. And us, if we get great enough. My story ain't great enough. It don't stop with Raven. Natalie Nunn proved that already. You know, there's still a major pain too. There's still, you know, Damon and, you know, he sat down and talked to the guy with the big nose. What's his name?
Shannon Sharp.
He's a cool dude, but I think that his case is what he should worry about.
Did you hear what happened? They settled.
Yeah, he settled, but why talk about me thinking that could shut me down when Janet Jackson gets worried about that shit and shut your whole show down? And look, who is Janet Jackson to me, bitch? She shut your shit down. So who is she to me? Damon's show got shut down for playing with me, acting like he didn't know I did the bad boy shit and I had just seen Marlon Wayans in the airport. Marlon was like, yo, what's up? First person he gonna call is his brother because he didn't have a movie that big. Without pulling his ass out. Oh, we gonna be mad? brother, you saw me in the airport. You act like you didn't want. You act like you didn't call Damon. Damon, you act like you didn't get a phone call when you seen him. Oh, you see him calling you. You didn't get a phone call when I was in the airport after he said he was finna call you. I know he called you because you was on the phone with him. And you gonna play like you don't know where Orlando Brown is? Like you don't. Oh, well, what is he gonna do? He said, Major Pain. What is he? My problem is, what is he gonna do? I did a whole production without you. I been did productions without you. Major Pain was in my only and first, but it was my best at that time when I was 5, 6 years old. So you want to play me? Like you don't know what I'm going to do on set? That's why you lost your new show. Fucking around, lying. You know where I was at. You know what I was doing. And Janet know what you was doing and knew where you was at too, you lying ass. You a liar. That's why you lost your show, bitch. No, serious, bro. You lost the show. Talking shit about me. All he had to do was hire me. He wanted to act like he was higher than me. No, bitch, I'm Tiger. You should have gave me that. You hired your son. Stop playing with me. I'm not down with none of that ass bullshit. I'm down with happy bullshit. But that homosexual shit, it ain't in the dictionary under happy, you bitch ass.
Did you see how Marlon wanted $40,000 for an interview from Vlad?
Marlon Wayans wanted $40,000
And royalties.
for that? For an interview?
Yes.
That's very disrespectful when he's not even Damon. Damon, I will cut that. I will cut that for Damon. But Marlon, I did Senseless with you, and you're still not Jim Carrey. I did Senseless with you. That was supposed to be your Ace Ventura. Your breakout to the world. I did Senseless with you. And you're still not Jim Carrey. You pulled your ass out in that movie too. You've been pulling your ass out since Senseless. Damon, I was in the car with, I was in Damon's trailer when he said, man, stop pulling your ass out. On the set of 413 Hope Street. Before we went to Michael Jordan flight school. With all the kids. And Michael Jordan, he played basketball with me. And I was nothing. Nobody from the projects. You lying ass. You lying, bro. I'm telling you the truth. You lying. What's up?
Man, it sounds like you get pretty frustrated on these guys.
Because
man.
Marlon is a bitch, bro. Marlon is a bitch for that. He had just seen me in the airport. And he acted like when he said it, when he was like, oh, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like he didn't call Damon, bro. I watched him call Damon. I seen Uncle Craig. He called me little boy going up the he was like, yo, Craig was like, yo, that's a grown ass man. He got on the phone, he was talking to Damon. I wished I was on the phone. You understand me?
I hear you. Yeah.
I wish I was on the phone. Like, they gonna walk away, his brothers up the stairs. Like, oh, all right, I hope Damon, I hope he was like, yo, he was talking about me. What you mean? You know what you was doing? You weird ass, pulling your ass out in every movie you get. That's why you didn't even stay with the motherfucker that Will Ferrell gave you. Because, Marlon, you so obnoxious, bro. You obnoxious as bro. What the he was supposed to be you and Will Ferrell, bro. I came over there, bro. Over there off Sunset Gower, bro. Sunset Gower Studios, bro. Yo, you fucked it up. Will Ferrell gave you $7 million. You couldn't even match that shit the second time you fucked up on the payment. Stop playing with me, bro. You are weird.
Appreciate you for clicking on the video. Before you go, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.